When democracy was threatened, Cincinnatus rose to the call, led the armies, and defended democracy. Tonight, once again, we're doing the same thing. We're here seeing the democracy of the world and the democracy of Iran threatened. And in the legacy of Cincinnatus, we're standing up and standing with Mariam Rajavi, fighting for justice and fighting for security in the world and democracy in Iran. Each week, I put out a weekly report, and I send it out to numerous people, and then it gets resent out again. And like General Dave Phillips, I lost some very dear friends. I lost some people who had listened to my promises as well and listened to the promises of the State Department. As you've heard before, and everybody here knows, there is no way an assault could come on that camp without going through Iraqi forces. Then they come over the North Berm wearing the forces of Iraqi SWAT, Special Weapons and Tactics. They're walking and carrying their weapons in what we call in America the Weaver stance. When you watch those forces walking wearing Iraqi SWAT uniforms, they're walking in a stance provided to them and using tactics provided to them by the United States Army. Nobody else has that training. They took the training given to them by the American Army, and then they executed the orders of the Iranian government to them. Anybody who claims that no evidence exists, the Iraqi military and Maliki government was involved, is either stupid, a liar, or both. And then the United States calls upon the Iraqi government to conduct an investigation. That is like having Adolf Hitler conducting an investigation of Auschwitz. John Kerry made the comment recently about the nuclear weapons negotiations. We're not stupid. Well, Mr. Secretary, I beg to differ. I do appreciate the work of my friend Juan Gazas and the American court, the Spanish court, in forcing justice finally to be addressed. The United States government needs to step up and agree. It was to the U.S. government that the weapons were surrendered. The ceasefire agreement was signed. The consolidation at Ashraf, our good friend Dave Phillips has pointed out. The MEK, the PMOI, abided by every condition we set. We have yet to comply with a single promise as the United States government. The conditions at Liberty are hideous. The sanitation is despicable. Those trailers were built not to last 10 years, but now they're being used. The mud and the flood waters makes it impossible to move around. The residents are denied the very equipment, their own equipment, to move the loads and to get the cargoes off the truck. 6 people are sent every time 16 to 18 tons arrive, and they have to unload it by hand. And the continual harassment of Major Kozer, always trying to instigate any kind of incident so that Maliki can cry havoc and let slip his dogs of war. The residents, not only have they not defected, they have not given a single reason for Maliki to unleash his dogs of war and start shooting people and start claiming things happened at Liberty that he had to take that action. If you would, my friends, let's give the residents of Liberty one standing round of applause, because they deserve it more than anybody on this stage. And let's finish remembering the words of Moses, and it applies to this day. To the residents of Liberty, let us all say, "Let my people go."